What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. The NFL season is already delivering nonstop thrills, and we're here to break it all down for you. This Sunday night, get ready for a massive cross-conference clash as the storied New York Giants host the defending AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs. Both teams are looking to rebound, and with quarterbacks like Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes under center, you know this game is going to be electric. But the action doesn't stop on the real field. We're diving headfirst into the fantasy football world. After a Week 2 performance that had fantasy managers buzzing, is Russell Wilson back? We're exploring waiver wire targets that could save your season, including rising stars like Elic Ayomanor and the tight end making waves, Juwan. We're also dissecting the winners and losers from Week 2. Did the Chicago Bears defense live up to the hype, or was it another disappointing outing? And what about the incredible comeback performance by Russell Wilson? We've got all the analysis you need to stay ahead of the game. And then, we witnessed a quarterback duel that had fans on the edge of their seats. Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson went toe-to-toe in a game that went down to the wire. We've got the full breakdown of that incredible matchup. Stick around for all the details, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Sunday Night Football, a tale of two teams. This Sunday, September 21st, all eyes will be on MetLife Stadium as the New York Giants host the Kansas City Chiefs in a Week 3 NFL matchup that has all the makings of an instant classic. Both storied franchises are looking to shake off a brutal 0-2 start to the 2025 season, making this game a critical turning point for their campaigns. The Giants, under the guidance of veteran quarterback Russell Wilson, showed flashes of brilliance in their Week 2 overtime loss to the Dallas Cowboys. Wilson, making his home debut, nearly orchestrated a game-winning drive, showcasing the kind of veteran leadership that could steer the team back on track. However, their path to victory is anything but easy, as they face a Kansas City Chiefs team desperate to prove they are still the dominant force in the AFC. Patrick Mahomes and his squad are also reeling from a 0-2 start, a rarity for the team, and will be looking to unleash their pent-up frustration on the Giants. This game is more than just a regular season contest. It's a battle for pride and a chance to salvage a season that has started on the wrong foot for both teams. The Chiefs, accustomed to Super Bowl contention, cannot afford to fall further behind, while the Giants are eager to show they can compete with the league's elite. Expect fireworks as two of the NFL's most recognizable teams fight for their first win of the season. Fans are already buzzing about this matchup, with discussions heating up online about whether Russell Wilson can lead the Giants to an upset or if Patrick Mahomes will silence the doubters. The stakes couldn't be higher for this early season showdown. Will the Chiefs finally find their stride, or will Russell Wilson play spoiler? Stick around as we break down another massive NFL matchup. Danger Russ's return, waiver wire wonders after Week 2. Fantasy football managers, are you looking for that game-changing pickup after a wild Week 2? Look no further than quarterback Russell Wilson. In a stunning turnaround, Wilson delivered a vintage performance against the Dallas Cowboys, finishing as Fantasy's QB2 with nearly 31 fantasy points. This dramatic shift comes after a lackluster Week 1, proving that Danger Russ might just be back. Wilson's resurgence is particularly timely for those who lost key players like Joe Burrow to injury. Available in nearly half of Yahoo leagues, Wilson offers a potential lifeline for teams in need of a quarterback boost. His highlight reel performance included a crucial moonball to rookie receiver Malik Neighbors, showcasing renewed chemistry and big play ability. Despite the Giants ultimately falling in overtime, Wilson's 450 passing yards and 3 touchdowns signal a significant uptick in his fantasy relevance. Beyond Wilson, the waiver wire is brimming with potential. Rookie wideout Elic Ayomanor has quickly made his mark with the Tennessee Titans, forming a noticeable connection with rookie QB Cam Ward and already securing a touchdown. Tight end Juwan of the New Orleans Saints is also a must-add, ranking as the TE2 in PPR formats thanks to a significant target share in their new offensive system. With favorable matchups on the horizon for both Ayomanor and Johnson, they are prime candidates to outperform expectations. the fantasy football landscape is constantly shifting, and these players represent opportunities to bolster your roster and navigate the injury bug that has plagued many teams. Keep an eye on these emerging talents as the season progresses. Can Russell Wilson keep this momentum going, or are there other fantasy stars waiting to break out? We've got more fantasy football analysis coming your way. Week 2 Fantasy Football: Wilson's rise, Bears plunge, and Chase's chemistry. Week 2 of the NFL season delivered more drama and surprising performances, leaving fantasy football managers scrambling to adjust their rosters. The biggest story? The resurrection of Russell Wilson. After a dismal Week 1, Wilson threw for an astonishing 450 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Dallas Cowboys, catapulting him to QB2 for the week. This turn-back-the-clock performance offers a glimmer of hope for the Giants and fantasy managers looking for a reliable signal caller, though his upcoming matchup against a stingy Chiefs defense warrants caution. On the flip side, the Chicago Bears defense continued to be a major disappointment, showcasing a unit that is struggling to generate pressure and stop opposing offenses. Despite flashes from rookie receiver Rome Odunze, quarterback Caleb Williams has been largely ineffective, making the Bears' offense a fantasy wasteland. This defensive struggle presents a favorable matchup for upcoming opponents like the Cowboys and Raiders. In Cincinnati, the absence of Joe Burrow hasn't stopped Ja'Marr Chase from dominating. Partnering with backup QB Jake Browning, Chase posted a monster stat line of 14 catches for 164 yards and a touchdown, proving his elite fantasy appeal remains intact. This chemistry between Browning and Chase is a crucial development for the Bengals' fantasy outlook. Other notable fantasy storylines include the continued emergence of tight end Tyler Warren for the Colts, who has become a reliable target for Daniel Jones, and the struggles of rookie running backs Ashton Jeanty and Amarian Hampton, who have yet to live up to their draft hype. As injuries mount, these waiver wire discoveries and veteran comebacks are crucial for fantasy success. From quarterback duels to fantasy football booms and busts, the NFL season is full of surprises. What else unfolded in Week 2? Cowboys edge Giants in overtime thriller. Prescott vs. Wilson delivers classic. In a game that defied expectations, the Dallas Cowboys secured their first win of the season, outlasting a desperate New York Giants team 40-37 in a thrilling overtime battle. This Week 2 matchup was a tale of two quarterbacks, with veteran Russell Wilson turning back the clock for the Giants and Dak Prescott ultimately making the game-winning plays for the Cowboys. Russell Wilson put on a show, delivering his best performance in years. He threw for 450 yards and 3 touchdowns, showcasing remarkable accuracy and a deep ball that repeatedly tested the Cowboys' secondary. His connection with rookie receiver Malik Neighbors, including a stunning 40-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter, gave the Giants a late lead and threatened to upset the Cowboys' home opener. Wilson's performance marked his first 450-yard passing game since 2017 and demonstrated a resurgence that fantasy managers are celebrating. Despite Wilson's heroics, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys found a way to win. Prescott led a crucial late-game drive, culminating in a game-tying field goal by Brandon Aubrey as time expired in regulation. In overtime, after the Giants had a chance to score, the Cowboys' defense came up with a pivotal interception, setting up Aubrey for the game-winning 64-yard field goal. This victory, the Cowboys' 14th straight against the Giants, also marked the first career head coaching win for Dallas's Brian Schottenheimer. The game was a roller coaster of emotions with 7 lead changes, highlighting the resilience of the Cowboys and the gritty performance of the Giants. While the Cowboys move to 1-1, the Giants fall to 0-2, facing an uphill battle for the remainder of the season. The defensive struggles on both sides, particularly the Cowboys' secondary against Wilson's deep shots, will be a major talking point heading into Week 3. What a game! From quarterback heroics to overtime drama, the NFL never disappoints. But how does this impact your fantasy team? And that's a wrap on another action-packed update. We saw the Chiefs and Giants battling it out in a crucial Sunday night football matchup. In fantasy football, Russell Wilson proved he still got it, while Elic Ayomanor and Juwan emerged as must-add players. We broke down the Week 2 winners and losers, highlighting Russell Wilson's incredible comeback and the Bears' struggles. And finally, Dak Prescott and Russell Wilson went head-to-head in an overtime thriller. Don't miss any of the action. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below with your biggest takeaways, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.